One of the biggest reasons why we play video games is to be someone else and go on fun and exciting adventures. And most of the time, if not all the time, we want to be someone badass. Unfortunately, there are a few developers out there who thought otherwise. So here's my list of 5 useless video game heroes. Let's begin. Number 1. Drake from Drake of the 99 Dragons. If you've been lucky enough not to play this game, then you'll need to be brought up to speed. Drake is by far one of the most worthless characters in gaming. He's an absolute dumbass, and he is, well, a dork. And that means a lot coming from me. Oh, and have you ever seen a protagonist die so much? Number 2. Subject Delta, BioShock 2. It really pains me to say this, as I'm a huge fan of the BioShock franchise. But when everyone heard you were going to be a big daddy in the BioShock sequel, we all had different visions of what it would be like. But one thing everyone's vision had in common was that we would be a huge hulking badass, throwing splicers across corridors and punching holes into our enemies with our drill. Instead, we were given a watered-down Alpha series Big Daddy. He was weak, being easily overwhelmed by enough splicers, with crappy attacks. Oh, and for that drill everyone wanted? Well, fuck you! It runs on oil and you need to constantly refuel it. I love BioShock, but this was the weakest installment with the weakest hero of the series. Number 3. Lester from Lester the Unlikely. What a piece of shit. Remember when I said we want to be someone badass in video games? We want to be someone badass. See? I said it! Well, unlike the other entries, whose creators actually tried to make them badass, Lester was created with the word bitch in mind. Lester is a complete nincompoop, from the very first cutscene all the way to the very end of the game. And I fucking know! I played and beat this game as a kid in hopes that he would become something awesome. But he doesn't. His attacks are pathetic little shin kicks, and he jumps like a 6-year-old girl. What else can I say about a hero who runs away from an enemy against the player's will? A lot more, that's what! But I don't have the time. Moving on. Number 4. Captain Novolin from Captain Novolin. Really, it's not Captain Novolin's fault, but what else do you expect from an educational video game? Captain Novolin is a so-called superhero with type 1 diabetes, but that's not what makes him useless. Instead, Captain Novolin is a superhero with no special abilities or powers. In fact, he's a pacifist. The game literally has you avoid enemies instead of fighting them. Not to mention that he has the dumbest weakness ever: junk food. I know they were trying to get children with diabetes more involved with learning about their situation, but instead it just comes off as a fucking insult. Number 5. The Silver Surfer in the self-titled Silver Surfer game. Another superhero has made it to my list, but unlike Captain Novolin, Silver Surfer actually has a huge amount of source material to work off of. In the comics, he's a metallic-skinned galactic space surfer who has been exiled to Earth for defending it against the planet devourer, Galactus. You'd think being the Silver Surfer would be badass, but it wasn't. His in-game superpowers, if you can call them that, are stupid, which makes his attacks stupid. His speed is stupid slow, his sprite is stupid, his controls are stupid, him dying in one hit is stupid, the whole game is stupid. Oh, and his game over screen is a pitiful shot of him crying on his surfboard. It's stupid. Well, there you have it, my list of 5 useless video game heroes. Of course, there are plenty others that didn't make my list, so if you know of any other heroes that are absolutely useless, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.